Good afternoon everyone. Today we are going to study the topic tissue of grade 8 science. So first of all, what is tissue? Tissue is a group of similar cells which together perform a function. Now as we know that plant tissue is of two types, tissue is of two types, plant tissue and animal tissue. So today we will discuss about the plant tissue and we will discuss about the stem. That is the stem tissue, or we can say that what is inside the stem. We will be mainly focusing about dicotyledonous stem, and before that I want to tell you what is difference between dicotyledonous and monocotyledonous. If we talk about dicot, in the case of a dicot, if you want to differentiate between the plants whether it is a dicot or a monocot. In the case of a dicot, you will see that this is a leaf. If you see the leaf of a dicot plant, here you will see that venation of the pattern of the leaf is like this. So I am going to draw over here also. So pattern is like this. So this is identification point that this plant is a dicot plant. And if you see in the case of this one, this is a grass, and if you see the venation of it, pattern is like this in the parallel way. So this is a difference, one difference between dicot and monocot plant. Another difference we can make from the seed. For example, in the dicots, two cotyledons are present, and in the monocot, like in the wheat, only one is present. So this is second difference. There are some internal differences as well. So now further inside the dicotyledonous stem, what is present? First is outermost layer. As in we people, outermost layer is skin. Similarly, epidermis is the outermost layer in the case of plant. It covers stem, leaves and root. And what is the structure of epidermis? That is rectangular cells, and they are flat. And next is, if we see the further structure, then is a ground tissue. Ground tissue contains cortex and pith. In the cortex, thin-walled and polygonal cells are present, and in the case of pith, round cells are present. Next, in between the cortex and in between the pith, what are present? Two vascular bundles for the transportation of water and for the transportation of food. In the xylem, they are mainly thick-walled, means cells of the xylem are thick-walled and the phloem are thin-walled. So now if you see here, this I have described you inside structure of a stem. For example, this is a piece of stem. If we will cut it horizontally, so we will get a structure like this. For example, this is a stem. So if we cut it horizontally, so what you will get? You will get a transverse section of this, a minute or very thin section we will cut it out, and what we will see inside that, it will appear like this. Okay. So now I am going to tell you inside structure of this, colorful structure of this. So now if we see inside structure of this, as I told you that when you cut this stem, the TS of dicotyledonous stem means we will cut it from the center. And you will take very thin piece, as when your mothers are cutting cucumber, they used to sometimes cut the thin slices of that and sometimes thick. So if we take thin slice of a dicot stem, what do you see inside that under the microscope? That I am going to show you. So the outer layer, this which I told you in earlier also, that this is epidermis and it is having mainly rectangular flat cells. Okay. Then the next layer is, this is cortex. This region is called as, these cells are called as cortex. Next to this is present xylem and phloem, and then is a pith. If you see here, pith, structure of cells of pith are generally circular and round, and they helps in storing of the food. And these are in between pith and the cortex are the xylem and phloem. Xylem helps in the transportation of the water and phloem help in the transportation of the food. So this is about internal structure of dicot stem. Okay, thank you.